So I technically just finished recording the last part of this first chapter, but I think I had shared this tingling sensation that I'm feeling, like literally from my head to my feet. And I'm using my roller to try to like feel a little bit better. But the more I'm rolling, my foot is swollen. And I didn't eat anything out of the ordinary today. I've been eating the same thing that I normally eat, or that I've been eating this past month. But look at my feet. Like, you could totally tell. It's crazy. Like, you could tell this foot is like so much more swollen than this one. And I feel it swollen. Like it just looks, like swollen. And it's tripping me the freak out. Like, totally tripping me out. I don't know. I don't know. I remember Christina Lopes talked about the side effects. I don't know. Fingers crossed that they're just freaking side effects, that they're just gonna go away. But also, I remember her sharing the moon, the October new moon. Is it the new moon? Yeah, because there was just one full moon. Shoot, I don't remember. It was a full moon. The second full moon is approaching in a little over a week. And I remember her saying that some people experience a lot more sensitivities to this time of the month. And I didn't experience this at the beginning of the month, that's for sure. But it's just pretty crazy that I'm experiencing it right now. Yeah. The other weird thing too that I noticed today, and is that my eyes don't hurt. Not once did they hurt today when I was working. And they usually do. And I usually wear my glasses. And now that I'm reflecting back, I didn't wear my glasses at all today. It's gotta mean something, right? So I looked up the cards. Pretty crazy stuff. And then I remembered MJ says that she looks at the bottom of the deck. So I did that. And this is what the bottom of the deck showed up to be. I don't know if you guys can see that. The Princess of Pentacles. And she's pregnant. So it must have to do with like fertility. And then I was reading more on the little booklet, and in the beginning, Miss Vanessa DeCourt actually talks a little bit more about the introduction of tarot. And I think I had mentioned it before, that it's really the story of the Fool's journey. And so it says the early stages of the Fool's journey lead to the splitting of the self into dualities, represented in the tarot by two pair of male and female cards. And through the worldly cards of awakening, the discovery of the self via the subconscious occurs with cards 8 through 15 and leads toward the spiritual series of higher consciousness. At the end of the journey, the Fool has become wiser. He has overcome duality by reconciling and uniting the opposites within himself. At this point, he is sufficiently equipped to step into the world. After this journey, a new cycle can start at the higher level. And then it just goes on to talk about the major arcanas. 22 tarot of the major arcana have also been associated with the 22 paths of the Sephirah, the tree of life in Judaic mysticism. There's Kabbalah paths that are given considerable attention because they present powers of transformation. For this reason, each card of the major arcana is linked with a symbol from the 22 character Hebrew alphabet. The images have numerous other associations, including the symbolic expression of Jungian archetypes, which describe behavioral patterns stored in our collective unconscious. These archetypes have been symbolically expressed in religion, fiction, mythology, folklore, and fairy tales, as well as in the tarot. In this way, the major arcana are associated with the elementary energy of the ancients. Tarot symbols are also associated with astrology, alchemy, Freemasonry, and the teachings of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. I have no idea what that is. And the I Ching, runes, yoga, and Hindu wisdom, Egyptian and Greek mythology, and numerology. Because astrology, numerology, and tarot are interrelated systems, you can use numerology to find your personal archetype within the tarot cards. To do so, count up the numbers of your birthday, including the date, month, and year, which is what I had read somewhere else to be called the destiny vibration number. And so they did it, and then it says if the number is higher than 21, add the numbers together again. So I guess I said it wrong. I had initially said if it's like 2 digits, you add those two together, but this one is saying if the number is higher than 21, then you add the numbers together again. So for example, if you have 35, you would add 3 plus 5, which would equal 8. And then it says in the tarot, card number 8 is justice. So remember how I said that mine ended up being a 1, May 22nd, 1981? Guess what the 1 is? The Magician. So then it says, tarot is a powerful tool for gaining access to deeper layers of the subconscious and to learn from the immense knowledge of the collective conscience. The sun and the moon tarot considers universal archetypes and cultural symbols and also incorporates the artist's own personal symbols. And yeah. So things are still happening. Things are still happening. And I don't know. I really thought I was going to be able to close this chapter. I guess not. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm still trying to roll. This tingly feeling won't go away. But have a good night. Well, I guess I'll see you guys again.